Listen. I understand. I sympathize with you that car maintenance can be stressful, okay? You hear all these terms, combobulator, synthetic blinker fluid, the infibrillator, and you're like, what do these mean? It's okay. You are justified in feeling that way. And maintaining your car properly does not have to be that hard. So today we are going over the absolutely essential maintenance items that you cannot skip, okay? The non-negotiables, the routine stuff that you need to make sure you're on top of, okay? Because if you don't, the consequences could very well be bad. Before we get into that value proposition, subscribe to me, okay? Look. I understand you may not have many friends. You may not have that significant other, that light in your life. But what you have, which is better than both those things, is our parasocial relationship, okay? Our connection through the screen is more important, more special, more unique, more better than all those things. What we have is special, and it's a two-way street like every relationship. I provide you with these quality videos. In return, I ask that you subscribe to me. Like the video. Let's get that two-way relationship going into the video. Starting off, I have to kick a super obvious one right out of the way, and that is tires. Okay, listen, a lot of you guys love to neglect tires because it's just tires, just a bit of rubber, like car still rolls. What are you doing? Neglecting tires can very well kill you. If your tires are low on tread, get them replaced now. Go into debt to replace them, or don't drive your car until you have the money for them. That's how serious bad tires are. It's all fun and games until the moment a bit of water comes on the road, you're going fast, you lose traction, you crash your car. Best case, your car is totaled, you're fine. Again, like literally go into debt if your tires need replacing, rip your car. I have heard many such stories of people thinking they can get away with bald tires, and then lo and behold, a few weeks later, car totaled. Be on top of your tires. Next up, we have your timing belt. Now, this is a replacement thing, not necessarily a regular maintenance thing, but very important and should be done regularly over the lifespan of your car. Essentially, your timing belt controls when your valves open and close relative to your pistons. So put simply, when your belt snaps, these valves stop moving, your engine is cooked. And the worst part about this is that there are not obvious signs when your timing belt is on its way out. There can be, but usually there is not, okay? So the best thing you can do is look at the recommended timing belt replacement schedule for your car and then replace that belt. It's going to be expensive. You'll probably need a mechanic to do it, but it is so worth it. Because I can tell you a timing belt replacement is cheaper than a replaced engine. Now, a lot of newer cars, depending on the brand, have switched to timing chains, which are more durable, last way longer. But the point is, whether you have chain or belt, make sure that you are changing it within the recommended period, unless that is you have a non-interference engine like God's two-seated drop top gift to humanity, the Miata, in which case you just have to replace the belt. But in most cases, if the belt snaps or a chain snaps, you are cooked. Another rip your car right off the bat. Next up, we have spark plugs. A lot of people love to neglect spark plugs. They are obviously very important for your car's operation, and more importantly, they're incredibly cheap and incredibly easy to replace. You don't even need to jack your car up to do it. It's so simple. But neglecting them and letting them get old can cause rough idle or misfires, which is awful for your car. So definitely make sure you stay on top of these. If you want to know if they're on their way out or maybe having some issues, definitely keep a good eye on your fuel economy. And also, obviously, if anything's misfiring, you know it's probably the spark plugs, best case scenario. Definitely super important. Now, it's at this point when you guys are probably asking, what makes you so qualified? Where are your credentials? Who are you? Now, you guys may know I'm Lebanese, but what you don't know is that I was a mechanic for 24 years in Lebanon. That's right. Back in 2001, me and my business partner, Kareem, opened up our very small automotive shop next to an old shawarma stand. And for 24 years, I worked on these cars, so I know better than anyone else about vehicles, okay? So you can trust me. Unfortunately, that got old, and I wanted to start educating people online like I am now. So I sold my half of the business to Kareem, moved up here to Canada last year, and started this channel that you see now. And if you're asking, why do you look so young if you've been a mechanic for 24 years? Korean skincare, okay? You can trust me. Next up, we have your radiator. A radiator is essential for keeping your car cool, and if it is old, it is at risk of cracking, and if it cracks, your car is going to overheat very quickly. Is this like a timing belt where if it snaps, your car is cooked, seared, and plated? No. But immediately stop driving and tow your car back home if your radiator snaps. But you should not let it get there, okay? If you notice your radiator, which is at the front of your engine compartment, start to get a little brittle and old, just replace it, okay? It's an easy and cheap replacement. Be on top of this kind of stuff, especially when it comes to your car's cooling, highly critical. Next up, we have staying on top of your oil changes and oil filter replacements and just checking your oil in general. Being on top of your oil, highly critical. I cannot believe I even have to put this here. It's like when I make a driving video and I mention driving under the influence. This just seems way too obvious, but I have to mention this. Check your oil constantly. Change it to recommended intervals for your specific car model and do your filter at the same time. This not only promotes the longevity of your car, but if you have an oil leak, prevents your car from just completely seizing up because you ran out of oil. Make sure you're on top of your oil. Next up, we have your battery. If it dies, you're stranded, you'll need a tow truck. Make sure you're replacing it, X interval, whatever X is for you, important for sure. Next up, we have wipers and window washer fluid. Now, this is such a basic thing. It's probably the most basic maintenance item you can do to your car, but it is very important. Please just stay on top of this. Washer fluid is like cheaper than fresh water. Wipers are available at like your local Walmart. Probably 7-Eleven has them. Like, just be on top of this stuff. And this is just so that you can always see clearly, because it could be dangerous if you run out of wiper fluid. If your wipers are just smearing dirt everywhere, not a good idea. Stay on top of both of these. Compared to the rest of the list, very minor. So I'm going to put them here, but still important. Next up, we have changing your transmission fluid. Let me put it to you straight. Change your transmission fluid. A lot of people think that they don't have to, that it lasts the life of the car. This is extremely misleading, okay? Transmission fluid lasts a while, especially in an automatic car, but not forever. You will have to change it unless you constantly are swapping cars. Because if you don't, poor shifting is definitely the first sign, but then this can even lead to overheating and then your transmission just failing, at which point you'll have to replace it, which I can tell you, little bit more expensive than just doing your transmission fluid. Definitely super important. Next up, we have rust prevention and taking care of the undercarriage of your car. If you live in heavily salted, snowy roads, there's a high likelihood that every winter that you drive, you are slowly eating away at the undercarriage of your car. So please make sure that you are at bare minimum every once in a while hosing down the bottom of your car if you can. Ideally, get some rust prevention, rust proof your car if you're in a snowy, salty area, but just be mindful of the undercarriage of your car because it can get rotten. And eventually that could then lead to the mechanical and structural integrity of your car being compromised. Just be careful about this. Depending on where you live, could be more important than other places, but still super important. Next up, we have alignments. If your car is misaligned, you may think that's fine to just carry on. This can lead to uneven wear of your tires. I would just say important. Also, does it not bother you that your car is kind of like your wheels tilted right or left? Like, that drives me insane. Get your car aligned. It's safer. It's better for your tires, and tires are expensive. Definitely important. Brake pads and rotors. Make sure you are on top of these as well. Obviously, because it's dealing with your brakes, highly critical stuff. Don't cheap out on rotors or pads. Better rotors, better pads, last longer and stop better. And also, it is really not that hard to do pads and rotors, okay? It is a pretty simple process provided you can jack your car up. Go on Rock Auto, go to your local parts store, get your pads, get your rotors. Do them today. Definitely highly critical. Next up, we have your water pump. Now, what your water pump essentially does is pump coolant throughout your engine. So let's hypothetically say that fails because you neglected to replace it. No coolant will be running through your engine and it will overheat very quickly. This can lead to a head gasket failure, a warped cylinder, stuff like that. Sometimes there will be leaks, so watch out for coolant leaks. This could be your water pump on its way out. But assuming we look at complete failure because you have neglected to take care of your car and replace your water pump when you should, this could very well be rest in peace to your car. Finally, we have our air filter. The air filter does as it suggests, and it purifies the air coming into your engine. Just do this, okay? It's so like dirt cheap, like Starbucks latte cheap, and it's like building a Lego easy. Like, it is just one of the simplest things you can do for your car and incredibly important. I won't quite put it super important just because we have some heavy hitters here, but definitely important. Please do this. If I helped you out, help out your favorite Lebanese car tier list creator by subscribing. Join the Discord down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.